Good morning, everyone. This is Elaine with Annabellas. Welcome back to Flosstube number 78. I am very happy that you're here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad that you found me. I hope you'll take a moment and look up and subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell. This way you'll just be notified when I have a new video that I've uploaded or I have some fun news to share. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back every week. You know I love you all. I'm so happy you choose to spend a little bit of time with me on Friday mornings, maybe share a cup of coffee or stitch along as I share some fun news about things that are going on in the shop, a little bit of things going on in my life, or anything special. So I'm glad that you're here. If you are new to my channel, let me tell you a little bit about my philosophy. My philosophy is that it's perfectly okay to be perfectly imperfect. And what I mean by that is if you are cross-stitching or paper crafting or quilting and you make a mistake along the way, be gentle with yourself. It's perfectly okay. You don't have to be perfect. Just enjoy what you're doing. Go ahead and display your final piece, gift it to a friend, but enjoy it because that's why we all do what we do. And the hashtag perfectly imperfect certainly isn't mine, but you're welcome to use it whenever you have something that you're finishing on Instagram so that we can all take a peek and see your pretty work. So let me give you a little bit of a life update. On Saturday, we celebrated Colton's first birthday, so I'll insert a couple of photos here for you to take a peek at. He turned 1. My son and Jamie had it at a park. It was hot, make no mistake about it, but it was early enough in the day that it wasn't too bad, and he is just a little love. We had so much fun with him, and it was a very, very nice first birthday party. And then Saturday evening, we went out for dinner. It was a busy Saturday. We met the girls, my daughter Michelle, Charlene, and Courtney, out for dinner with my cousin John, where we went on to celebrate his birthday. And we celebrated Michelle's birthday, which was actually in June, but we hadn't had a family get-together, a family dinner since then. So it was fun to spend time with them. So I got to see all my grandchildren this weekend. The only one I didn't get to see is Mallory, but I did get to see all the grandboys, and I got to see Hopi, so that was fun. And then I know, let me take a sip of coffee real quick. I know a lot of you have reached out because you saw my Instagram post about me having to go to the hospital. So let me just give you a quick update on that, or you can just fast forward past this life update. It isn't anything major, I'm fine. But what happened is on Monday, after all that food on Saturday, I woke up with some pressure in the center of my chest. And, I wasn't feeling well, felt a little nauseous, so I thought I maybe was getting COVID. So I took a test, it was negative. Then Tuesday I woke up, same thing, more pressure in the chest, not feeling right. Took another COVID test, it was negative. And then I came to the shop and I just was not feeling good. So I went to urgent care and, they went ahead and made me, get admitted to the hospital for some tests. I think they tend to do that whenever you say you have chest pain. It really wasn't pain though, it was pressure. But evidently for women, symptoms of heart issues sometimes are different than those for men. So, I learned quite a bit. They did admit me and they did do, I was fine, my heart's fine, but they did an endoscopy and who knew that acid reflux and stress can mimic all kinds of things. So long story short, my endoscopy came out fine, but they did take a bunch of biopsies from my stomach and we're going to wait a couple days to see what those results are. But I'm sure I'll be taking some acid reflux medication. I've had it for years, but I've never had anything like that. It felt like I had a golf ball stuck in my throat. And whenever I drink water, I have to really push it down. And then if I ate food, it was like trying to swallow a baseball. So who knew? You know, I guess as you get older, the things that you can live with kind of get a little worse. So they'll just put me on some, I don't know, Pepcid or Tagamet, I don't know, something silly like that, and I'll be just fine. So thank you for reaching out. I'm fine. I'm back in the shop. And my hope is that now I can focus on getting that happy mail out. Please don't shoot me. I know how much you look forward to it. Unfortunately, this was outside of my control. There were moments where I wanted to check out of that place against medical advice, but learned that my insurance probably wouldn't pay, so I had to stay. When the guy brought me the Jell-O, I almost threw it at him, but I didn't do it. And when they came in to do a PT evaluation before they would let me go, I kind of lost my temper. I've been in healthcare, you know, my whole life, my whole adult career. And, you know, I just don't meet the criteria for a physical therapy evaluation after an endoscopy. So I kind of got a little cranky with the PT lady and sent her on her way. Can you please show me how to walk upstairs? No, I can do that. I don't need to demonstrate it. And then the really weird thing was they asked me if I would take all my clothes off when I was admitted so that they could take pictures of me. And I looked at them and I said, absolutely not. And evidently it's something new that they do so that if you are, if you have a wound or anything on your body, they can't be sued. But again, I told them I didn't meet the criteria for that either. My body was quite fine. And no, they couldn't have naked pictures of me in my medical records. So, you know, I'm just glad to be home. Let me just tell you, I am happy to be home. Very strange things going on in the medical world. And there's no doctors. My own doctor, my gastroenterologist, isn't even available. He's on vacation. He has no backup. I'm going to have a chat with him when I see him. And the hospital had one gastroenterologist for the entire hospital, and it is a level 1 trauma hospital. So can you imagine being a level 1 trauma hospital and only have one gastroenterologist that is available for all those patients? I don't know. Nuts. Anyway, I digress. So let's go back to stitching and all the fun, happy things. So happy mail going out today. Promise, promise, promise. The floss finally arrived for the July Fancy Floss Club. So if you're in our Fancy Floss Club, you already received your June, and July will ship out by the end of the month as promised. So you will get that package coming up soon. The All Things Winter Retreat, we do have some spots left. So if you want to join us, it's with Primrose Cottage Stitches. This will be held in January of 2023. You can go to crossstitchretreats.com and download the information packet. And then if you'd like to register, you can register right there. Our spots do fill up pretty quick. So if you want to grab a spot, now would be the time to do it. It's going to be so much fun. You know, the registration packet will fill you in, but if you have any questions, you can always send me an email about the retreat to crossstitchretreats.com@gmail.com, and I'll link that above. crossstitchretreats.com@gmail.com, and I will answer any questions you might have. But we're just thrilled that the girls from Primrose Cottage are going to be with us. It's going to be a wonderful weekend, and I really hope you can join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, I think Terry just got here. Say hi, Terry.
Hi.
Hi. He's here to ship. Let's see what else I have to share with you. If you're coming to our All Things Autumn Retreat in Asheville, which is coming up really quick now, it'll be in November, our spirit wear is now available. You have to be a member of our Facebook group to get the link. So if you are attending our All Things Autumn Retreat, make sure that you've joined the Facebook group and you'll get the link to the shop. And you can go to the shop and order whatever you'd like, and it'll be shipped directly to your home. And Barbara Johns did such a great idea. She ordered a baseball jersey. And by the way, Barbara is Stitching with Grammy, so I'll link her above. If you haven't checked out her YouTube channel, be sure to do so. But anyway, Barbara's my partner in crime and helping me with all of these retreats. And she ordered spirit wear and got a like a baseball tee. And on the front, of course, it has our information. But on the back, she had her Instagram handle printed, and it says Barbara Johns Stitching with Grammy. And I thought, isn't that fun? So just a heads up that you can customize your spirit wear. If you want to add something to the back of the shirts, it's pennies. It's not very expensive. But what a fun idea, right? So be sure to check that out. She's so smart. Okay, I guess I'm going to go through a lot of store haul. I don't have anything to show you today. Terry was supposed to pick up the new releases so I could show you the charts. Oh, can you hand me? Yeah, he's going to go and hand me one of each chart. So we'll show Annabella's needle art releases in just a minute. He's going to bring them to me. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you a lot of store haul that came in. I tried to stitch when I was in the hospital, but you know, I wasn't feeling well. I literally slept probably the full 2 days I was there. I just slept. And it's not easy to sleep in a hospital, but I was fortunate enough to have a private room, so that helped. But I did a lot of sleeping. So I didn't get any stitching in. I am working primarily on our expo releases, so those are things that I just can't share with you. But my model stitcher, Julie McKinley, and Michelle are also stitching some things up for me. And if you go to Instagram and you look at the Stray Cat Stitcher, Julie McKinley, you should be able to get some sneak peeks of some of the expo items that will be coming out. It's very exciting. I'm so excited to be participating this year. It's our first year participating. Oh, thank you. Oh, look how cute they are. I haven't seen these. This is the first time in my hand. All right, so anyway, let me go ahead and show you Annabella's new releases so that you can see those. And then I'm going to show you all of the store releases. And hopefully next week I will have some new whips I can show you. I don't think I have any starts, but I do have quite a few of my own personal whips that I'll share with you. And I have started a quilt. So I've got lots to share with you next week as far as my own personal, you know, hobbies go. Okay, this chart is our simple smalls for the month of July. This is called Summer Favorites, and it's all the fun things you love about summer. This is available in both PDF and in paper pattern. Terry just picked them up. So there you go. And all of our charts are in full color, so they're really fun and easy to stitch up. Then we have a couple of small charts. Now these are our simple smalls. We do simple smalls because I really think it's fun to stitch something up very quickly and have it to display right away. So this is Life is Better in Flip Flops, and this is stitched on 16 count antique white. And the stitch count is just 59 by 34. So you can stitch this up, have it in your dough bowl, ready to go. And it is just so cute. Or you can turn it into a little pillow or give it to a friend. And then here is Hello Summer. Very cute. This is also stitched on 16 count antique white, and it's 65 by 47 stitch count. And last but not least, my favorite is Beach Please. And Beach Please is stitched on the same antique white, and it's 62 by 43. These are just 5 by 7 cards, very simple and fun. And that is available all of those in PDF or in paper format. And they are in our shop, on our Etsy shop, my sweet little Etsy shop. Okay, grab a cup of coffee, get out a pad and paper, because there are a lot of fall things that have come to the shop. I'm going to show you fabric today. I'm going to show you some rickrack, some pretty ribbon. I've got some Stitching with the Housewives BellaBundles to share with you, some cross-stitch kits. So it was nice to come back today and find all of these boxes waiting at the front door. That's why Terry's here early. He stayed with me yesterday most of the day. So he wasn't here, and we had a lot of deliveries. So I rushed through opening the boxes because I love Happy Mail, and to me it's Happy Mail. So let me go through all this with you real quick. This isn't in any order. I'm going to start with the things that came in from Imaginating. This is by Diane Arthurs. It's called Happy Harvest Turkey, and just look at him. I love these colors. This is so cute for fall. He is so beautiful. That pumpkin is absolutely gorgeous. And I do have this available both as a paper pattern and as a kit. And remember, the kit is really nice. This kit has the nice, pretty oatmeal fabric. It is a 14 count fiddler's cloth. It's light oatmeal, but it does include your DMC floss and, of course, your 24 pound tapestry needle, your size 24 tapestry needle. So again, this is so cute. This is Happy Harvest Turkey, and he is available both in kit and in paper. Then we have, oh, what happened here? I'm missing it. Okay, we have Gertrude's Flying School. This, I don't have the pattern to show you, but it's here. I just didn't pull it. Gertrude's Flying School. This is an adorable kit as well. We have this both in paper pattern and we have it in the kit. And the kit comes with 14 count white Aida and all DMC floss. So there you go. It's already kitted up and ready for you to stitch, or you can find it in the shop in a paper pattern. Then we have Thankful, Grateful, and Blessed. I also didn't pull the chart, but we have this both in a paper pattern and this comes in a chart. This is stitched on antique white 14 count linen, which is included, all of your DMC floss, and of course your needle. But if you want to kit it up on your own, or you want to stitch it on something different, you know, you can do that. But I just love this. And again, we have the pattern as well as the kit. But isn't that pretty? Love those colors. Then Patriotic Bouquet. This just caught my eye. Isn't this gorgeous? It doesn't have to be for the 4th of July. It's just those colors are stunning. It's still summer. A lot of us are still stitching summer. We're only in July, so we've got all of August and lots of time to stitch up something pretty to display. So I did go ahead and get this in the paper pattern, but I also ordered it in kit format. And this is probably, it looks like 14 count. I can't see. Yeah, it's stitched on 14 count Aida, but as you can see, the DMC floss is all included. So there you go. Isn't that gorgeous? That would be fun to stitch up. Love those colors. And then this is the pattern. This didn't come in a kit, but I thought it was so cute. It's a little camper, and it says Santa's Hideaway. I bet you Santa does go there and hides out. I'm sure he has a glamping kit. What's it called? Cabin. What's this called? It's not a cabin. Camper. A glamping camper that he can hide away in. But look how cute that is. I love the bird on top. So if you like to camp, or you know someone that does, wouldn't this make a great little gift to stitch up for them for Christmas? So there you go. Okay, more coffee. Stitching with Housewives. Wrong. Primrose Cottage Stitches. Lindsay just came out with 4 beautiful charts. Let me show them to you right now. They're not going to be here until tomorrow, but I want you to see them because they're absolutely beautiful. And this is called All Things Grow with Love. Now, this is a special release by Lindsay. It is a booklet that you will receive, and in it you will receive this chart right here, and also Strawberry Cottage, which is this chart right here. And I know the color here probably doesn't do it justice, but if you go to the Etsy shop, you'll be able to see the pictures, the pattern in full color, and you'll get a much better idea of how beautiful this is. So I have them coming. They will be here, like I said, tomorrow or the next day. These are going to go quick, so while supplies last, go ahead and grab yours. They're very, very popular. She's a beautiful designer. And this is a very special release that is near and dear to her heart. So I hope you will take the time to check it out. And if you love Primrose Cottage, then of course you love everything to do with their designs. And then if you are doing Lindsay's 9-patch, she started a series in January. She has a 9-patch. These are small smalls that you can stitch up. She does one for every month. She just released the last 3. So today I'm going to show you October, November, and December. And then if you want to do all of them, just type it in the search bar and all of them will come up. So here is brand new October 9-patch. And look how cute. I love it. Isn't that adorable? So there you go. That's her October 9-patch. Here is November's 9-patch with the cute little acorns and the pumpkins and the pretty leaf. There you go. And like I said, this should be here tomorrow or Saturday. I think it's Saturday. And last but not least is December 9-patch with Santa in the middle and the presents and the wreaths. Such a fun series that she put together. So be sure to check those out if you'd like. All right, I'm going to scoot this pile over. Oh, I'm a little lightheaded. I probably need to eat something. Okay, Judy from JBW Designs. Last week I showed you just a photo, but here it is. Here is Christmas Ornaments number 4. And this adorable booklet is filled with all kinds of ornaments that you can stitch up. Here is a close-up. You can see them. Here's what they look like displayed on a tree. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. You receive 20 little charts in this booklet. And if you love Judy as much as we do, you're going to want to grab this. We do carry books 1, 2, and 3 as well, but this is number 4. And as I said, this just came out. So there you go. Beautiful. Now, this I haven't shown you before because I didn't have it in stock. We love Twin Peak Primitives. We love the twins, and they released the most beautiful Autumn Smalls book. This is Autumn Smalls. It is finally in stock. Look at those. You receive all of these in the booklet. Okay, Terry, we're on camera. There you go. Isn't that nice? Autumn Smalls. And this booklet is available to ship right now. Here's what they look like finished all together. So neat. So I really thought you'd like to see that. I love them. I think I'm going to do this one first. I don't know. I don't have a lot of Thanksgiving themed designs in my house. I have a lot of fall, but to be honest with you, I really haven't stitched or designed Thanksgiving. Well, I am working on designing Thanksgiving now, but I'm not working on designing anything that looks exactly like that. But aren't they adorable? So there you go. There you go. All right. And then this is not a new release, but it is a very popular chart. So I went ahead and got it in this year. It's Stitching Autumn. So if you love Twin Peaks, you will love Stitching Autumn. Got the squirrel and the pilgrim's hat and the tractor and the pumpkin and the witches. So everything about autumn. There you go. Then let me share with you a bunch of charts by Calico Confectionery. Now, Marcy is probably one of my favorite designers, and she just came out with Shine On Harvest Moon. So I'm going to show you that first, and then I'm going to show you some of the charts that I reordered to carry this year, some of her older ones, but all of them are very popular, and you may have forgotten about them. So let me share these with you. This is Shine On Harvest Moon. It is brand new. It is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful work. Look at that harvest moon. And then just look at that farmhouse with the pumpkins and the sampler alphabet all the way around, the numbers. Beautiful colors. This finishes off at about 8 3/4 by 8 3/4. She stitched this on 32 count Sahara Belfast linen by Zweigart. Or you can, choose any linen that you'd like. And she stitched it with all DMC floss. So there you go. Isn't that neat? Shine On Harvest Moon. And then another brand new release that she just put out is called Halloween Hill. So if you're looking for a really cute Halloween stitch, consider this Halloween Hill. So adorable. And she said to stitch this on the fabric of your choice. And she used 16 count Haunted Ada by Picture This Plus. This finishes off at about 7.5 by 9.5. You can stick it in 8 by 10 frame. And she used, looks like all DMC floss. Let me double check. Yep, all DMC floss. All cute, isn't that? So there you go. Now I'm just going to show you some of the charts that we brought back or that we have in the shop, because I know that if you like Marcy's designs, you'll really want to see these. This is An Old Crow Lives Here. I think Terry would be happy to say that about me, but maybe not. An Old Crow Lives Here. In All Things Give Thanks. Look at the squirrels. Isn't that neat? In All Things Give Thanks. Fall Most of All. This was very popular last year. Fall Most of All. Tis Autumn. He's so cute. And then she has seasonal cats. It's a series so far of 3 cats. So let me show you all of them because the autumn one called Autumn Gatherer, I just reordered. So you might have already seen this one for the 4th of July. This is her first one. This is called Flag Holder. He is absolutely adorable. I love him. Then here is seasonal cat number 2, which is what I wanted to show you. This is Autumn Gather, and it looks like that moon is very similar to her new release. Isn't he adorable? And then last but not least, he's so cute. His name is Jingle. This is number 3 in her seasonal cat series. So there you go. And then last, I just want to show you, this is a winter chart by Marcy, and this is called Winter, A Time of Rest, and it's called Winter's Rest. So there you go. Fun charts. Then I can't open this. This is brand new from Hands Across the Sea samplers. As I've mentioned before, we do carry all of their absolutely incredible designs. And this one is so colorful and so beautiful. I just can't wait to stitch this. This is called Emily Ann Greenaway, 1884. And I'm sorry for the glare, but there you go. It is gorgeous. These colors are so beautiful. Look at that. And let's see what it says. I don't know. There's a lot of floss here. A lot of silk floss. Stitch 2 over 2. No, stitched over 2. Perfect for needleworkers of all abilities. 18 colors. And only one skein needed for if you stitch 1 strand or 2 strands of thread in 28 or 56 count linen. So beautiful. So there you go. Then I wanted to show you this beautiful release by, well, this is an older release, but I brought it into the shop because I fell in love with it, by Paulette at Plum Street Samplers. This is Goodness and Thanks. Look at that. Isn't that neat? And you do get both charts. This is stitched on 36 count Plum Street blend by R&R Reproductions using 1 strand over 2. Just beautiful. And the floss, of course, is Classic Colorworks. And she does have brief finishing instructions included. But there you go. Then Tra La La came out with a new design. It's called Ornement Française, I guess. And these are little spools of thread, a watermelon, looks like a little tomato pin cushion. Again, I can't open this, but I hope you can see how beautiful this is. These colors are just stunning. She uses Classic Colorworks and a couple of Gentle Arts. Very nice. Okay. Stony Creek always comes out with stockings for Christmas. And this one they just came out with. This is Santa's Express stocking. So we now have this in stock. How cute. Look at the cardinal and the snowman. Very fun. So that's by Stony Creek. Needlework Press releases beautiful pattern. It's Phoebe J. Mead by Needlework Press. It measures 218 by 149. It's possible to stitch it on perforated paper if you'd like the antique one is here. In addition to the prepackaged 9 by 12 sheet, it's also available in a 12 by 18 sheet. And it's an 18 count perforated paper. So you can definitely consider stitching it on that. It's all DMC floss, and there are some silk floss as well. And on the back, there is a lot of information about the sampler itself. So I think it is absolutely beautiful. And she is available now. Then Shepherd's Bush released quilt bag. Now, please remember that you're getting the pattern to stitch the word quilt onto a quilt bag. We do not sell the bags, but they're widely available. And this is really fun to stitch. This was stitched on 32 count graceful gray linen. And then you just finish that off and attach it, I guess, to your quilt bag or to your project bag. There you go. Then we got in the actual charts from Hello by Liz Matthews and Kathy Barrack. So let me show you these right now. They are beautiful. You know, when I print a picture out to show you, it never does it justice. So when it comes in, I love to show it to you in person. This is Hello from Liz. This is her garden side sampler and tree. It is gorgeous. I just love it. Look at the spools and the scissors all the way around. It is just stunning. So that is now in the shop. Then You Are My Sunshine. She stitched this on 36 count Salt Rock linen by Color and Cotton. Oh, let me tell you what she stitched this on. Garden side sampler, stitched on 36 count cream and sugar from Fiber on a Whim. I hope that's helpful to you. Otherwise you have to wait till the pattern comes, right? Okay, there you go. All right, next is Wildflowers. Love this. You can stitch it on either the light or the dark. The light was stitched on 36 count straw from Weeks Dye Works. And the Midnight Wildflowers was stitched on 36 count Black Swan from Fox and Rabbit. But there you go. And last by Liz is Forget Me Not, very popular. This gorgeous Forget Me Not chart is stitched on 40 count linen from Weeks Dye Works, and she used one strand of needle point ink silk thread over 2 threads of linen. It is just beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? And the frame was custom made for her at Michael's, if you're wondering about her frame, because it is stunning. Beautiful releases. Then her mom, Kathy Barrack, also had new releases last week. This is Summer Pin Drum, and last week I was only showing you the first, but now you can see the rest of the chart as it turns all the way around as a drum. And this is stitched on 36 count Bria linen from Needle and Flax using 2 strands of needle point silk and Gloriana hand-dyed silks over 2 threads of linen. Just beautiful. Then we have Mill House. I showed you this last week. These colors are stunning. This is stitched on 36 count Legacy linen from Picture This Plus. Again, she used needlepoint silk over 2 threads. There is a DMC conversion, so if you'd like, you can use DMC floss. It will turn out lovely either way. And you can always stitch this on 14 count, 16 count, 18 count, whatever count fabric that you'd like. A lot of you reach out to me after I show charts and you say, you know, can I stitch this on 14 count? You absolutely can stitch any chart on 14 count. You should stitch on anything that you are most comfortable with and that you don't have to struggle with. And remember, it's perfectly okay to be perfectly imperfect. So if you want to try something new and stitch on a higher count, you should try it. And if you make a mistake, it's okay. Don't give up. Keep going. Let me just tell you, I tried for years to stitch on linen and gave up and gave up and gave up because I was trying to be perfect. And finally, I just stitch on, 28 count. I don't go much higher than that quite yet, but I'm enjoying it and I'm gentle with myself if I make a mistake. So just remember. Okay, last by Kathy Barrack is the beautiful Morningside. It is just stunning. And this was inspired by her backyard. How fun would that be? She stitched this on 40 count Milk and Honey from Fiber on a Whim. And again, the DMC conversion is there on the back, and it was stitched with needlepoint silks and Gloriana hand-dyed silks. But that is just beautiful, and that's Morningside. And I would love to sit in Kathy's backyard because if it's anything like that, how beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to show you some other things. I'm going to show you some Stitching with the Housewives charts that came out with the BellaBundles, and then I'm going to show you some floss and some ribbons and some rickrack and some fabric. Okay, so let me show you this. Stitching with the Housewives had 3 releases this month. You've probably seen them. The first is Pumpkin Patch, and you can see the black and gingham and the Chelsea's checks. So let me show you this first. This is Let's Go Ride a Bike, and this is Pumpkin Patch. It's hard to see the picture. And then Welcome Pumpkin. And you can see the fabric she used. And then last but not least is her month-to-month September. So in all of Priscilla's finishes, she uses a combination of her Priscilla's Pretty Plaids and Chelsea's checks. So here is a BellaBundle of all of Chelsea's newest fabrics. So this BellaBundle comes in fat quarters. So you're going to receive 5 fat quarters of each of the new designs. And this is the orange that she used primarily in the charts that I just showed you. So this is Chelsea's checks, and this will be part of your bundle. And then we also have a really nice bundle by Priscilla and Chelsea. This is their black and white bundle. Now, the black and white gingham, this is Priscilla's Pretty Plaids. Here's the black and white Chelsea's checks, and then they do have 2 stripes. So you can get this BellaBundle as well. You can use both of these on all of the charts that they just released, and then you'll want to have these in your stash because they do use their stripes in other of their in Priscilla's finishes. So there you go, 2 BellaBundles just to share with you, so that if you want to add these to your stash and have them when you go to do a finish, they will be there for you. Okay, let me show you some other things. I normally don't show this, but with holidays coming and us all kind of going to be scrambling to do our finishes, let me show you some things that came in that are fall kind of related. So I'm going to start with the chenille. We got 2 new colors in by Lady Dot Creates. This is Jack Chenille, and you receive 3 yards in a pack. So we have Jack and we have Snow. Now we do carry a lot of other colors. Just type chenille in or Lady Dot Chenille in the search bar, and all the chenille we carry will come up. But here are the 2 latest, Jack and Snow. Then we got in quite a bit of pom-poms. So the mini poms are used quite frequently by almost all of the designers. So I'm going to show you the colors that I think you might like to see as you think ahead to your finishes for fall. These are all in the shop, but we carry a ton of Lady Dot finishes. Poms. So you can check those out. First one is Sandy Gold. Pretty color, Sandy Gold. Then we have Jack, and of course this Jack will coordinate with her chenille. I also have Jack ribbon to show you and some Jack rickrack to show you. So this is Jack. Licorice, just a nice black for your Halloween finishing. Snow, I keep a ton of this in my stash at home. And then Mossy, a nice pretty green. All right, so those are the poms that have come in. Then let me show you some of the nice ribbons. Here we have a nice honeycomb ribbon. Very pretty color. Grubby Whiz, think Halloween. Beautiful ribbon. And the ribbon is all 3 yards. Basically everything I've showed you, well no, these are 3 yards, the poms are 2 yards, and the chenille is 3 yards. Here's Grubby Gate. This is her Grubby Gate ribbon, and this is all 100% rayon. And the beautiful vintage, just love this color, so beautiful. This is her vintage ribbon. And last but not least is very popular. This is Grace Green. This is hand-dyed twill tape. It's 3/4 of an inch wide. We couldn't keep this in stock last year, so I just got a bunch in. So there you go. That's Grace Green, and that is your twill tape. Okay, then let me show you 3 new rickrack that came in. Snow is not new, but it's very popular. So this is what Snow rickrack looks like. Okay, Jack, which coordinates with all the other Jack colors I just showed you, the Jack Rickrack. Again, you get 3 yards. And last but not least, this just came out. This is Goldfish, very popular. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe Kathy from Hands On Designs that this is part of her recent release. But don't quote me on that. Either way, I ordered a bunch, so it's in the shop if you are looking for Goldfish. There you go. I need another sip of coffee, and I need to eat something. I'm very lightheaded. Maybe it's that propofol. Whatever that stuff is they gave me yesterday to go to sleep, let me tell you, I slept like a baby last night. Okay, we have 2 fabrics that I just want to show you because I'm not sure you know that we carry this. This is white Monaco, 28 count. So we do have 28 count white Monaco in the shop. This is 15 by 18. So you can get this in a fat quarter, and then we have fat halves. So you can order that as well. And then this is I just got this back in. This is the beautiful dusty green 28 count Joblin by Witchell. So here it is. If you're thinking about a nice color for fall to stitch on, this is gorgeous. And this comes in fat quarters. So that is the beautiful dusty green 28 count. Isn't that pretty? You see it? Love it. So there you go. That's the haul. Hope you liked everything. I did. It was fun to share with you. Okay, let's see what else I can share with you. How about some Happy Mail? Last week, okay, so first of all, if you're new, every week Anabellas gives Happy Mail. And Happy Mail is your chance to get something in the mail unexpectedly by answering a question that I pose after the end of every video. In order to participate, you have to be a subscriber to the channel, you have to like the video, you have to comment on the question posed, and you have to be over 18 so I can ask for your mailing address. And once you do that, and if I announce your name or you hear your name announced, you have to send an email to anabellasshop@gmail.com with your mailing address, and I get Happy Mail out to you as fast as I can. So last week, which was Flosstube number 77, I asked you to share what your favorite release was of the items that I showed. So thank you everybody who participated. I appreciate it. Everybody has very varied tastes of what they like, but it was so fun to see. You should go back and read the comments. So if I announce your name, please be sure to send me that email. And again, it's anabellasshop@gmail.com. So last week's winners are Doxy Doodle, Davita Centers, Jennifer Talley, Bio Boy Stitcher, Julie McLean, and Kathy McRae. So congratulations. I can't wait to get your Happy Mail out to you. Thank you for taking the time to participate. I appreciate it. So I thought this week, the question could be, I love my stitchy space, and I love thinking about what my stitchy space is always going to look like as I change rooms every now and again. So what is your favorite thing about your stitchy space? What makes it special? So let us know. Answer the question below, and hopefully you can win next week. Just remember not to use the word free or giveaway or anything like that. So I hope everyone enjoyed today's video. I hope to see you at our Sit and Stitch-In this Tuesday night. Invites will go out to Sunday night. I usually send the invites out. So I'm looking forward to getting back with all my stitchy friends. We'd love to have you join us. We are stitching Winter Rose Manor by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread, but you can stitch anything you'd like. We would just love to have you stitch along with us. If you'd like to participate, send an email to me at anabellasshop@gmail.com and put Sit and Stitch in the subject line, and I will be sure to invite you. So until then, I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you get to do all the things you love with the people you love the most. So until I see you Tuesday or next Friday, I hope that you stay happy and stay well, and most of all, be kind.